Django. Oh. 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 What's happening in there? Huh? You just resting and napping? You gotta get up. The vlog is starting. You gotta get up. Good morning, YouTube. How the heck are you? We are not at the gym this morning. Instead, we are back in the Beamer driving to Scottsdale, breaking stuff, because today's a pretty important day at the $1 Million Flip. We are taking out the quartz and supposedly getting new quartz. Now, if you'd follow along, you know that we have struggled to get our quartz guy to be reliable and to do what he says he's going to do, which really is the bigger issue. And what I should have probably done is taken the quartz responsibility away from him last week. But my contractor didn't want to pay another quartz guy and have to go to the current quartz guy and get a refund, which I totally understand. So now here we are on Tuesday morning hoping for the best. And the quartz guy just told me, oh yeah, we got the slab in last night, we're gonna cut it today. Well, you can't fabricate, really most people can't fabricate and install in one day. I don't feel good about this. So, let's see what happens. So, this is the kind of thing I'm talking about that's not done. Can you see that right there? Yeah, that needs to be fixed. This whole thing down here, I don't know if you can see it or not, but it's fairly obvious right in here that it's raised. Up to see how that's raised off the ground. That's got to be fixed. And this is all stuff that I was told was going to be fixed a week ago, and it's not. Oh, it's no big deal, Monty, just let it go, let it go. No, not going to let it go. It's a $1.5 million house, and it needs to look like it. Look at this beautiful refrigerator. Thermidor, it's in great shape. Oh, until you realize that the side panel here is not completed. And they want to leave that. You can't leave that. Because it's not just on the fridge side, it's on the freezer side as well. Look at that. Can't leave that. You cannot leave that in a house of this magnitude. Can't happen. You know, and like right now, you'll notice where this jar here is. Look where it's placed. Because the line in the seam does not go to the corner. It goes to the right of the corner. And they don't want to fix that. Okay, that might be minor, I agree. Maybe I'm making too much of that, right? Okay, could overlook that. I could overlook that if we didn't have other little things. Mainly, over here in this downstairs bathroom, look at that. Custom mirror, right? Nope, that's not painted. See how the rest of it's brown, brown, brown? Oh, unfinished. That's the kind of thing that you just can't look past. When you're asking somebody to invest $1.5 million in a house, it needs to be perfect. And this one's not. And it's kind of a big deal. So right now, I've spent my entire day here, and you can see, based on what time it is, can you see that? It is now 1:45. Been here since this morning, and nothing is going on here. Nothing. And they're supposed to be here in just a few minutes, as my phone is blowing up. In just a few minutes to take out this stone in the kitchen. But the problem is, because this is a big time area, if you are not done at 4:30, you can't start work. You have to leave here. All the contractors have to be off the premises at 5 o'clock every day. And so to tear out quartz, 3 big slabs of quartz, and put in 3 big slabs of quartz, and think that that's going to happen in 2.5 hours, it's not going to happen. So we're going to wind up not doing it today. And it's probably not going to be a great conversation. And we'll see. I'm going to try and film it. I don't know if it's going to work or not, but we'll see. Well, that was as awkward as we kind of all thought it was going to be. So what happened was my general contractor and his stone guy, the guy doing the fireplaces and the counters, came to the flip, and we all talked through it. And I finally said, you know what, let me back up. I said, hey, I want to use my guy Julio. My feeling is we should let Julio do it. But if you're saying that they have the stone fabricated and they will be there at 8 o'clock, 7:30, 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, is that what you're saying? Because I don't want any bullshit, man. I don't want noon. I don't want 1 o'clock. I want 7:30, 8 o'clock.
Right.
Do you think that's what we're going to get?
I can't answer that. I can't answer that at all. It's, I don't know. I mean, it's ready, it's there. It would save me $1 or $2. Save him $1 or $2, I guess, in the end. But, I mean, that's, I don't know.
What do you want to do? What do you think the right thing to do is to have his guys install that shit tomorrow?
I'm not saying that, really. Fuck it. Let's just have your guy do it all. Don't have to worry about it anymore.
Do you want to call him? Why don't you call his granite guy and say, hey, are you going to be there at 7:30, 8 o'clock? And if he says, yes, we'll be there at 7:30, 8 o'clock, okay, we can take the risk. If not, he's out. If it's noon, he's out.
Okay.
All right,
okay.
Call me back and let me know, because then I got to call Julio.
You got it.
All right, man. All right, bye. This is the fucking house that never ends, excuse my French. So that was my contractor, and she can tell I'm back in the Beamer. And we just had this long, drawn-out conversation with our counter guy, who does the quartz countertops, because, of course, he wasn't there, as you now know. And he's like, okay, great, have your guy Julio do it. My guy Julio's like, okay, no problem, be there tomorrow morning, we'll template it, I'll have it done by Friday, so that I can do open houses in the $1 Million Flip on Saturday. All right, great. Awesome. Plans made, done. So the counter guy, Brad, calls his granite guy and is like, hey, we're done, we're canceled, you guys couldn't get the job done. He's like, all of it's fabricated, we're just waiting for you. What do you mean waiting for you? I give up. Oh my God, I give up. I'm so frustrated right now, because it's one of two things. We tell this guy, you know, get lost. And as you heard my contractor say, go ahead and hang all that nice fabricated quartz on the side of your truck. Or we trust him to put the quartz in tomorrow morning at 7:30 or 8 o'clock, which we all know is not going to fucking happen. You can't win for losing in this game. Never mind that I have to deal with a pissed off investor who's already freaking out and talking about sending letters from his lawyer. And folks, you can't expect people to work the same way or as hard as you work. All you can do is hold them accountable. And my mistake here is that I did not cut this fucking guy the second time. First time there was a little bobble, okay, that's a little mistake. The second time, he's out. That's always my philosophy. First time it's an accident, second time it's incompetence. And I should have just clipped him, and I didn't, and now I'm gonna pay for that. I'm absolutely gonna pay the price for that. It's incredibly frustrating. Hey, Scott.
Okay, he will be there at 8 o'clock.
He'll be there to install at 8 o'clock.
Correct. That says 8:05, turn around.
Yeah, 8:05.
He will be there.
Don't even.
Yep, at 8:05, turn around. So.
All right.
He'll be there at 8 o'clock. So.
All right. So what do I tell Julio then?
Well, he's gonna do the kitchen. I haven't touched the kitchen. Kitchen top's his, and the other that other seam, I guess he can work on.
So we're gonna have
now, so
we'll have Julio do that kitchen counter then.
Yes.
And
then in the kitchen.
And this guy will do the fireplaces.
Correct. He has the 2 fireplaces.
All right, great. All right, excellent.
So.
I will.
Okay.
I'll see you in the morning.
Okay.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Well, there you have it. There you have it. So 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. Homie is supposed to be at the flip. The guy who's installing the fireplace quartz. Now, if you don't remember in our prior episodes, the fireplace ledges, you know, where you sit in front of the fireplace, there's like a shelf there. The technical term is a hearth. The fireplace hearths were supposed to be Oceana quartz to match the rest of the house. They brought a cheap composite plain white quartz. So we're making them redo the fireplaces. So now the plan is we'll have my guy do the kitchen, and we'll have this other guy do the 2 fireplaces. My guy will go around and fix all the seams that the other guy screwed up. It never ends in this. Wait, somebody explain to me, why the hell did I get into this business? Why do I like flipping houses? Because I don't know. Some days I want to pull my hair out, and I don't have much hair left at this point. And if it isn't flipping houses, it's traffic. Rush hour traffic in Phoenix. And people here can't drive, by the way. People here are terrible drivers. No matter where you're watching this, the people around you are better drivers than the people around me, I guarantee you. It's a little crazy in the gym today. Like, it's so busy that I can't even get the equipment that I want. Oddly, I'm hoping this girl's getting up. You ever do that, like stock equipment that you need? But of course she's not getting up, because I need that equipment. So I guess I will go and do some air squats. How about that? Even the spot I usually air squat is taken. It's just one of those days, man, where it's a challenge, you know? Right now I'd rather be kicking my feet up at home, watching the NBA playoffs. Not yet. Gotta be in the gym. Leg pressing, and I did a bunch of different squats, and now I am doing quad extensions. I'll tell you, the hardest thing in the world is to understand why you're having a bad day. But, you know, you don't feel good, and now I'm 40 minutes into my workout, and I feel a little better, honestly. I get a little more energy out of it. You know, obviously I get my adrenaline pumping and just feel a little better, but man, I feel terrible today. You ever just have those days where you're like, man, and I'm not usually a complainer in the gym, which when I say that, you know I'm almost automatically gonna complain. I feel terrible. Like, I feel like my head's gonna explode. No excuses. This week is all about doing the exact same thing I've done every other day. So my macros are good today. Maybe if I wear the hat backwards. Chicks say they dig that. Do chicks really dig that? I don't think they do. Probably need to knock this second set of quads out. So let's do that. I would just like it to be known that this is a terrible angle. So, anything to talk about today?
Yeah. I'd just like to say that
She got promoted. She got promoted. She got promoted.
I just want to say
She got promoted.
that if you want something and you believe that it's the right thing for you, make it happen. You know, I really wanted this job and I was concerned that I wasn't in the running for it. And I just said, I got to do whatever I can to make it happen.
She got the job.
So I reached out and just made it clear that I was passionate about the work and that, you know, this is what I want. And I really truly believe that tipped the scales. So this morning I got the job that I've been trying to get. So very excited. It's going to mean some very interesting work in technology for the recruitment industry. So super excited. Still with the same company and can't wait to get started on it. But that's going to have to wait until after Hawaii. That's my tattoo.
The owl has knowledge.
The owl does have knowledge.
Well, that's the end of this flippin' day. And I got to tell you, hopefully tomorrow comes quick. Man, 2 days to Maui. Well, 2 days and a wake up and a radio show. And then we go to Maui. Good news is I'm probably going to sleep on that flight, right? I have to do a morning show, whatever. But yeah, so it was a good day, I guess. I feel better now that I'm home and drinking my protein shake. We're watching a little Anthony Bourdain, Parts Unknown. Do you watch that show much? You should. It's a good show. He used to be on Travel Channel, remember? Anthony Bourdain, but he was good. So tomorrow we should see fireplace quartz going in. My guy Julio's going to come by the flip tomorrow to get that counter measured and look at some gaps in the quartz that he'll be able to fix. Thankfully, my investor's in Mexico. Jake is in La Jolla tonight, so tomorrow on the vlog you should see some sunsets and him palling around with his girl that's a friend that's not a girlfriend. She's just a girl and they're buddies. You know what I'm saying? You feeling me? Mrs. Monty's making snide remarks back there as she's cooking her dinner. But that's it. Hey, thanks for watching. Please give us a thumbs up and subscribe if you already haven't. Appreciate you watching this video. And yeah, we'll see you tomorrow. tell you what, that hair weighs a full pound less than it did yesterday. That's right. Woke up, lost a pound. That's 21 pounds overall.